Hello, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Leo, today we're going to go over your overall energy as well as your person's overall energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and or moving forward. So, with all that being said, Leo, let's get started. Oh, also keep in mind that time is fluid. So, this could either currently be happening or may be happening at a later date. This is a general reading, so if this reading doesn't resonate with you, Leo, definitely feel free to check out your other placements. Also, keep in mind that the roles could be reversed. So you might find yourself resonating with the person to the right of me, that you do with the person to the left of me, and that's okay. Sometimes that actually does happen. So just kind of pick and choose who you resonate more so with. But with all that being said, let's get into your reading. We're going to start off with you first, Leo, and then we'll jump over to your person and look into their overall energy. What's the overall energy for Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus? So we do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. What's the overall energy for the person Leo's connecting with or will be connecting with? So we do have this, okay. We do have this could be the one, okay. And then we also have deception out here. Okay. All right. I feel like this person clearly did something to self-sabotage things here. Between the two of you. Whatever it is that this person did do to self-sabotage things here between the two of you, it's something that you're currently having a very difficult time forgiving them for. I am getting that. I am definitely getting that. With this, could be the one. Whatever it is that this person did to like self-sabotage things here between the two of you, it put them in a predicament to potentially lose you forever is basically what I'm getting. You know, granted, there could have been, you know, a third-party situation that could have occurred here. You know, that's definitely a possibility. Or maybe this person did something else that you're having a very difficult time moving past and, you know, forgiving them for. I just feel like this person allowed something and or someone to come in between the two of you, which, like I said, put them in a predicament to potentially lose you forever. I could tell that they don't want to lose you. I could tell that this person's kind of reflecting back on whatever it is that they said and or did or even allowed to come in between the two of you with a lot of regret. Because, again, it put them in a predicament to essentially lose. You, possibly even forever. Now, what's the overall energy for this connection? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We also have make the effort. And then we also have free yourself. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. This to me feels like two separate energies. So you guys are definitely not on the same page, to say the least. I feel like this person wants to fix things with you, repair things here with you, you know, salvage things here with you. But it kind of looks like that's just not something that you want to do. That's just not something that you want to do. A lot of you feel like, you know, this is somebody that you need to free yourself from and just walk away from for good. And for some of you, you could very well be communicating that to this person very soon. You could very well be communicating to them that you just can't do this anymore. Okay. Now, let's look at your energy and see how you're currently viewing this relationship. How does Leo currently view this relationship? We have the moon, we have the Three of Pentacles, and then we also have the Empress out here. This to me feels like an energy of you starting over, all over again when it comes down to love. You don't really know what to honestly anticipate, you know, and or expect. You know, I do believe from time to time you tend to think like, man, like, now what? You know, what is my life going to look like now that this person's not in it? You know, it has that type of feel to it. I feel like you're trying your hardest to not like obsess over like the future or anything like that. And, you know, whether or not you're going to find the one or not, or, you know, whether, you know, or not, you know, you're just going to be single, you know, for the rest of your life or not. Like, I feel like you're trying your hardest to not like obsess over that. And just kind of take it day by day and, you know, just adjust, right, to life without this person in it, and adapt to life without this person in it. And just simply get back to like finding yourself all over again. I do feel like by you focusing on your healing journey, as well as just taking it day by day and remaining grounded, is definitely going to help you not worry so much about the future and whether or not you're going to find the one for you, or not. Because I feel like that's something that, you find yourself thinking about a lot. Like, am I ever going to honestly find, the perfect person for me or not? Or am I just going to be single and alone for the rest of my life? I just kind of feel like a lot of you had this like expectation that, you would have already been married by now, or like in a long-term relationship, by now, a wife by now, a husband by now, a mother by now, a father by now. And it's just like the things that you essentially thought would basically happen to you and play out in your life is not happening and are playing out in your life is basically what I'm getting. So I don't know, maybe you guys had this idea that, at this age that you're currently at, that you would be married by now, and that you would have a family by now, you would have a husband by now, you would have a wife by now. And the fact that it has yet to happen, it has you questioning, like, man, like, is it ever gonna happen? Like, am I ever going to like get married? Am I ever gonna have a family? Like, am I ever going to like, meet someone that I could spend the rest of my life with? Like, is it ever gonna happen? And I do feel like that really does worry you and concern you, because at the end of the day, you are somebody who may want to get married. You are somebody who may want to have a family one day. You are somebody who, would love to find somebody that you could spend the rest of your life with. And because you have yet to obtain that, it just kind of has you question, like, man, like, is it really in the cards for me? Like, is this really gonna happen, like, for me, or is it not gonna happen for me? I am getting that. Okay, how does this person currently view this relationship? We have the Hermit, we do have the Two of Pentacles, and then we also have the Hierophant. Kind of looks like this person, has been thinking long and hard about you, and their poor decisions is basically what I'm getting. And how it basically brought the two of you to this very moment, where there's a lack of communication, there's a separation at play, things of that nature. I just kind of see this person thinking long and hard about their poor decisions, and how it wasn't worth it, and how it caused them to basically lose you in the end, and things of that nature. Like I said, I feel like this person's reflecting back on whatever it is that they said and or did with a lot of regret, because it caused them to lose the very person that loved them, cared about them, cherished them, was loyal to them, committed to them, and devoted to them. And they're just kind of looking back at what they did with, like I said, just with a lot of regret. They're looking back like it just simply wasn't worth it. It's as if this person wishes that they can go back into time and undo what they did. You know what I mean? But they can't, and they know that they can't. How does this person currently feel? We have the Ace of Wands, we got the Eight of Swords, and then we also have the Four of Swords. So the Ace of Wands basically speaks of our own personal wants and desires. There is an overall energy of them wanting to heal things with you and repair things here with you. The thing is that they don't know if that's what you want. With the Eight of Swords to the Four of Swords, that creates another Four of Swords at play, and the Four of Swords basically represents a recovery energy. It could also represent a healing energy. In this case, I am definitely getting that this person wants to heal things with you. Their biggest thing is they just don't think you want to heal things with them. They just don't think that you want to heal things with them. They just kind of feel like they messed up big time, and they just don't think that there is any coming back from that. You know what I mean? How does, not Sagittarius, how does Leo currently feel? We have the King of Swords with the Ten of Swords to the Three of Wands. We also have the Devil here at the bottom of the deck, and then we also have the Seven of Cups to the Nine of Cups. In regards to how you're currently feeling about this person and this dynamic and, what happened here between the two of you, You know, this to me kind of feels like you're still kind of working on getting rid of the anger and the resentment, you know, that you have towards this person in regards to everything that they basically put you through, because you don't feel like you deserve all of this from them. So you're still kind of working on getting rid of the anger and the resentment that you have towards them, and just simply finding in your heart to forgive this person, so that way it's not affecting you moving forward. I also feel like you're deciding to leave everything in Karma's hands. It's like you genuinely think, believe, and feel like it's only a matter of time before this person pays for all of the pain that they essentially caused you. I am definitely getting that strongly. I'm also getting that a lot of you might suspect that this person might make a return. I am definitely getting that. Yeah, a lot of you kind of suspect that, you know, there's a possibility that this person might come back to you, come running back to you, is basically what I'm getting. And maybe it's because they've done it many times in the past, or maybe you're just kind of getting like an intuitive hit that they're coming back. But I do feel like you feel like this person's definitely going to like pay for all of the bad that they essentially put you through. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So I do like the fact that you're choosing to kind of leave everything in Karma's hands and not, you know, take justice into your own hands, because Karma could do, you know, a 10 times better, you know, job than any of us. You know what I mean? Taking matters into our own hands. So I do like the fact that you're not spending your time thinking of ways to get even with them, thinking of ways to like make them feel the way that they made you feel. Like, I do like the fact that you're just choosing to just let it go. And just find it in your heart to forgive this person. But a lot of you think that this person's going to come back. I feel like you're getting like an intuitive hit that this person's going to come back. I am getting that. It kind of looks like they have yet to come back, but a lot of you feel like, yeah, it's only a matter of time before they do. It's like you could just sense it and feel it is kind of what I'm getting. What actions will this person take towards Leo or moving forward? Oof, we have the Devil, we have the Two of Swords. With the Three of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Cups. Well, it kind of looks like you're right, Leo. This intuitive hit that you're getting about their about them, I'm sorry, like returning and like resurfacing back up here for you, it looks like it is going to happen eventually is what I'm getting. The only thing that's really holding this person back from like resurfacing back up here for you has a lot to do with the fact that they don't think you honestly want to work things out with them. They don't think that you do. And that's what's, you know, causing them to, you know, stay, I would say, like away from you, because they think that if they were to gravitate towards you, you're just going to turn around and tell them no, that you don't want to work things out with them, that you don't want to get back with them. So with that being said, that's what's, you know, making this person for the most part stay away from you and not contact you, because that's what they think is going to happen. Not to say that that's what's going to happen and that's how you're going to respond and react. It's just to say that this is what they think is going to basically happen, because you've given them the impression that you don't actually want to work things out with them. You don't want to heal things with them. So this is them choosing to basically stay away from you. But it's a very hard thing for them to do, to like stay away from you and not fight to keep you in this dynamic that they share with you, you know, in their life. Because at the end of the day, despite whatever it is that they did, you know, you are somebody who still means a great deal to them. So to just let you go and just walk right out of their life and then like do absolutely nothing about it, like that's a very hard thing for this person to do. Like the struggle is freaking real when it comes down to them staying away from you and not fighting for this is concerned. Like the struggle is freaking real, because they're going against what they truly want and desire to do here, which is to heal things with you, work things out with you. Now, I am definitely getting that this person will definitely resurface back up here for you. I am definitely getting that. And I feel like when this person does resurface back up here for you, you know, I do see this person, you know, expressing, you know, how they feel about you and how they want to work things out with you and how they don't want to lose you and, you know, how much you mean to them and, you know, how sorry they are, you know, things of that nature, in hopes that you'll give them another chance. What actions will Leo take towards this person or moving forward? I just feel like everything that they're communicating to you in the near future is things that you've heard so many freaking times before. Like you've heard this all before coming from this person on several different occasions is actually what I'm getting. On several different occasions. Like you've heard all of this from this person so many freaking times, it's not even funny. To the point where a lot of you feel like if you accept them back into your life all over again, history is just going to continue to repeat itself here. History is just going to continue to repeat itself here. And I just feel like you're so sick and tired of going through the same old with this person. I just feel like you're so sick and tired of, you know, this person making all of these promises in your direction and they just can't even, you know, follow through on it. You know, and keep their promises. Like I feel like you're so sick and tired of getting disappointed. It's not even funny. Now, because you've heard it all before, you know, because, you know, this person has done this to you on several different occasions, I think that you're just choosing to accept the fact that things are never going to change. That things are just never going to change. I think you're just accepting that things are just never going to change between the two of you. And maybe it's time, you know, for you to do something that you've never done before, just to see, you know, if things get better for you by not choosing them this time around and choosing yourself. Because it kind of looks like you've been choosing them in your relationship with them time and time again. And then you're constantly left getting the shitty end of the stick every single time. You're constantly left getting hurt every single time. You're constantly left getting disappointed and let down every single time. So it kind of looks like you're kind of reaching this point of, well, I wonder what would happen if I do something I've never done before, like choose myself and not them. It's just like a, you know, I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen. And I am definitely getting that by you choosing yourself this time around, you're going to start to notice things in your life just magically fall into place all over again. Because I feel like when you were with this person, yeah, I feel like a lot of things were just kind of going left in your life. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, if it wasn't one thing, it was a freaking another. You know what I mean? Things were just constantly going left over and over and over and over again. And it's because you kept choosing them over and over and over again. But now that you're deciding, well, let me just do something differently. Let me not get back with this person. Let me not put myself in that predicament again with them and just see, you know what I mean? Like what would happen. And I think that you're going to quickly, because it's going to happen fast. This is going to happen fast. It's not going to take too long for this to happen. It's like things start to quickly fall into place for you. It's like your life starts to like quickly, you know, get better just out of freaking nowhere. And it's because you're making the choice to do something that you've never done before, which is, you know, you just deciding to just choose yourself this time around instead of them in your relationship with them. Because you know, if you choose them again, what's to come. I feel like you've been down this road so many times before that at this point, I think it's safe to say you could freaking predict exactly what's going to happen and when it's going to happen and what they're going to do next. That's going to leave you extremely hurt and disappointed. Like that's how many times you've been down this road before with this person, to the point where you could predict, you know, when and what time it's going to happen and what they're going to do to hurt you again and disappoint you again. But one thing that you have yet to do in this entire situation since you got with them is choose yourself. That's the one thing that you have yet to do, is choose yourself and just see, you know what I mean? You know, what ends up happening, just to see, you know what I mean? You know, if your life gets better, just to see, you know, if you're better off without them. And I feel like the moment that you make this choice to just choose yourself, it's like, I feel like this is going to happen like super fucking quick. I keep getting that. Like, it's not going to take too long until you start to see your life drastically change for the better now that you're choosing yourself instead of them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like all this time, they've been choosing themselves and what's going to make them happy at the end of the day, even if that means you getting hurt in the process of it all. They've been choosing themselves and what's going to make them happy. They've been doing this. They've been doing this. You, on the other hand, you've been choosing them in your relationship, you know, with them. You've been putting this person, you know, and their happiness, you know, before your own. They haven't been doing that. They've been putting their happiness before your happiness. You know, they've just been out here doing what, you know, they want to do. And if it just so happens to rub you the wrong way, then it does. If it just so happens to hurt you, then it does. Like, they've been choosing themselves and what's going to make them happy at the end of the day. They've been putting you and your happiness last. They've been doing this. Meanwhile, you've been doing the complete opposite, constantly putting them first, constantly putting, you know, your happiness on the back burner. You've constantly been doing this over and over and over again. With this person, you keep getting the same outcome over and over and over and over again. And it's like the moment you freaking make this decision to just not take this person back and just finally decide to choose you, it's like your life, like it just completely changed. It just completely changes in a blink of an eye. That's how fast I see your life drastically changing for the better. That's how fast I see this happening for you. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Hangman. We got the Queen of Wands. We also have the Knight of Wands. And then we also have the Ten of Swords out here. I do feel like this person is going to be very shocked and taken back by the fact that you're finally deciding to walk away and put yourself first. I mean, I get why this person is shocked and surprised by it. I mean, I understand that fully. I do understand that. You know, they just got so used to like you know, putting them before yourself. They're just so used to like you putting your happiness before, I mean, they're just so used to, you know, you putting your happiness on the back burner for them. It's like they've just gotten so used to like you constantly forgiving them and constantly taking them back. They're just so used to like you putting them in this dynamic that you share with them above absolutely everything, including yourself and your happiness. And the fact that you're not doing that anymore, yeah, it's going to shock the hell out of this one here. It's going to shock the hell out of this one. They just got so used to you putting them first. They just got so used to you putting your happiness on the back burner for them. They just got so used to like, you know, you doing everything under the sun. You know what I mean? To like keep this dynamic between the two of you intact and afloat. They just got so freaking used to it. And the fact that you're making the choice to like break free and do something you've never done before, your life is going to instantly change, my friend, for the better. And it's gonna happen quick. It's gonna happen super freaking quick. It's like you blink your eye. It's like you blink and your whole freaking life is just 10 times better. It's just 10 times better. It's literally just 10 times better. And it's like the moment they freaking blink, you know what I mean? It's like their life just goes to shit is basically what I'm getting. Your life is going to get better. Theirs, not so much. There's not so much. Yeah, there's not so much. Your life, however, my friend, yeah, it's going to drastically change, and it's going to drastically change for the better. Yeah, this person's going to find themselves essentially wishing. Yeah, this person's going to find themselves essentially wishing that they would have done, you know, right by you in this connection that they once upon a time had with you, because I see you picking yourself back up and just, you know, again, your life just drastically changing for the better. And I just kind of see them just, it's kind of like the epitome of like falling on your face. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I feel like with them, it's like you kept falling on your face over and 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 over again. And you're deciding you don't want to continue to live your life this way. Constantly falling on your face over and over again because of them. You know what I mean? Constantly getting hurt by them over and over again. Like you just don't want to live your life that way anymore. And it's like the moment you break free, it's like this person just falls on their face. It's like this person just immediately falls on their face. It's basically what I'm getting. So, yeah, it kind of looks like your life will definitely get 10 times better without them in it. And it kind of looks like their life is just going to get 10 times worse, you know, without you in it. And it's interesting because I feel like when this person had you in their life was just, you know, 10 times better with you in it. Unfortunately, I can't say the same. You know, I don't feel like your life was 10 times better the moment you got with this person. I feel like it was a complete opposite, which just, and it honestly, it says a lot if you think about it. The fact that this person's life got 10 times better with you in it just goes to show, you know, that you were showing up in this dynamic the way that you were supposed to show up in this dynamic. You gave it your all. You gave it your all. So I get why, you know what I mean? I get why this relationship for them, you know, was definitely the best thing that could have ever happened to them, you know, because they had someone like you by their side the whole entire time. Somebody who was loyal to them, committed to them, devoted to them. You know what I mean? So I understand why their life got 10 times better. But again, it's like they just weren't reciprocating that back to you in return. They weren't. They just simply weren't reciprocating that back to you in return. And this is why you suffered for as long as you did. Because here you are showing up in ways that they're incapable of. So, yeah, I do believe that, you know, when you do make this, you know, choice to break free from this person and choose yourself, you're going to notice it. You're going to notice. It's like you just blink once and your whole entire life changes, you know? But it changes for the better, and it's gonna happen very quickly. Like I said, I feel like for you, it's like a lot of things were just kind of like out of whack, you know, in your life. But I feel like once you make this choice to just break free, it's like you're gonna instantly notice things just randomly falling into place for you, like out of freaking nowhere, without you having to even try. And then them, you know, it's like I just feel like their life is just gonna get 10 times worse, you know, without you in it. It's just going to get 10 times worse without you in it. Now, don't expect this person to just turn around and just accept the fact that you're done with them, because they're not going to do that. They're not going to turn around and just accept the fact that you're done with them. And here's why. This person's not stupid. Whoever this person is to the right of me, they're not stupid. Like, they know what their life is going to look like and consist of without you in it. They're not stupid by any means. They know that without you, they might as well be nothing. They know without you, their life is not going to look too pretty. You know what I mean? They know that. They know that. And this is why they're going to sit up here and, you know, put up the only fight. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that's the only reason why this person's putting up a fight here. I do feel like, you know, another reason why this person is, you know, putting up a fight here is because they spent a lot of time reflecting back on their poor decisions and how their poor decisions affected you and their relationship with you to the point where now you don't even want to work things out with them. You know what I mean? And it's putting a lot of things into perspective for them. You know, it's causing this person to realize that they put themselves in a predicament to lose a really, really good woman or a really, really good man over shit that just wasn't fucking worth it. When it's all said and done, whatever it is that they allowed to come in between the two of you, whatever it is that they whatever it is that they did to self-sabotage the relationship between the two of you, they're looking back at it now with a lot of regret, but also it's an energy of them realizing that it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it because it caused them to lose a really, really good man or really, really good woman in the process of it all. And now they're left with nothing. Now they're left with nothing. Now they're left with nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, they are coming back around. I don't want to like take that off the table here. I mean, they are coming back around your way and putting up a fight because, you know, they realize like, damn, like I have a really good woman by my side. I have a really good man by my side. Like, why am I putting them through this? Why am I putting them through that? They don't deserve this shit. I'm never going to find a woman like this ever again. I'm never going to find a man like this again. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, I love this woman. I love this man. I don't want to lose them. And how could I put them through this? And how could I put them through that? And like, so they are coming back for those reasons as well. But they are also coming back because they know that life without you in it, it's just not fucking pretty. It's just not pretty. See, life without them in it for you is fucking awesome. It's freaking awesome. It is awesome. It's awesome. But they know. They know that if they lose you for good, what their life is going to look like and what their life is going to consist of. But they also know they're never going to find another you. And that in itself is a hard pill for this person to swallow. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys here.